Good day and welcome to another edition of Q&A Social Security Disability Today. Let's get to your question. Does volunteer or non-paid benefits affect your disability case? Most people don't realize that daily activities Social Security looks at closely. What do I mean by daily activities? Meaning what you do on a day-to-day basis could be used as a basis to determine that you could possibly do work. Think about it like this. If you spend 6 hours a day sitting at your computer desk on your computer surfing the web, when you're saying you're disabled, why couldn't you spend 6 hours sitting at a job, watching a computer monitor, or maybe taking tickets, things of that nature? So activities, not so much the fact of how much money you're making, but activities is usually an indicator of your ability to perform activities. When Social Security is determining what we call your residual functional capacity, that's a nice way of saying, you're saying you're disabled, what can you do despite your disability? They're going to look at everything. They're going to look at what you tell them in terms of sit, stand, walk, push, pull, lift, all that. But what you do on a day-to-day basis means something. So, if you do volunteer work, think about it. Let's say you're doing volunteer work 20 hours a week, and you don't think you're doing anything. But the grand scheme of things, you're getting up, you're getting prepared, you're getting dressed, you're going to someplace on time, and you are spending at least a minimum of 4 hours in one location every day. So let's say you do, I'm just doing 20 hours a week. All I do is I sit at a local church, and when people call in, I answer a few questions, and that's it. I got news for you. That's a job. There are jobs like that. So then the question becomes, if you can do that 20 hours a week, why can't you do it 25? How about 30? How about 35? I know that sounds ludicrous and it sounds crazy when you hear it, but I don't want you to get focused on the fact of saying, well, I'm not making any money. The money part is not the biggest issue with regards to volunteer or non-paid activities. The biggest part is what you do and how you do it. Because that's what Social Security is going to want to know, because they're going to think if you can do that, there's a good likelihood you can do other things like work. Again, my name is Attorney Anthony Reeves. I thank you for your question. And as always, if you have a disability Q&A, you can get an answer right here on Social Security Disability Today.